Hello and welcome back to Grillman's Garage. It's getting a little bit late in the day, but I think we're going to do the last of the Alldocube iPlay 70 Mini Pro introduction to how they work with different drone flying apps, I guess it is. This one is going to be the Fimi X8 Tele, okay? Fimi X8 Tele with the iPlay 70 Mini Pro. So we're going to see what happens with it, okay? Let's get it on the pad and let's go from there. Here we are, we got it on the pad here, the X8 Tele from Fimi. As you can see from here in the controller, it fits perfectly. The Alldocube iPlay 70 Mini Pro fits perfectly in here, just as it should. It's about the biggest tablet you can get in here, and it really feels really good. We've got everything going, 2.7K, that's all we want. Get it up. Let's see if this screen delivers, and we're just gonna get some grid lines on here. Let's look for grid lines. I'm getting bitten. There we go, grid lines. Just that one there. There we go. Okay, grid lines. There we go. Okay, let's get up and going. Here we go. And we say okay. There it goes. It's a big one. It's the X8 Tele with a 30 times zoom, which I don't really use that much. But there it is. It goes up to about 4 meters. Yep. And it's not as big as the Mini. Okay. All the Minis have a bigger telemetry font and a bigger margin on the top. Okay. So this one's pretty good. Very detailed. Let's get that video going there. There we go. It's getting a little bit dusky. So we're going over this way a little bit. It handles very well. Nice and forward a bit. And we're in... There we go, up we go. It's very, very nice to fly. It really is. Okay, very nice to fly. So we're up at 7 meters, 8 meters, 10 meters. Now it's about 7 o'clock at night. So it's getting a little dusky almost, but it's got a 1/2-inch sensor. 1/2-inch stacked, I believe. There we go. Sony sensor. There we go. We're up to 29, 30, 40. Let's go up to 45 or 55. There we go. Okay. And the colors look really good. They do. They really look good. Okay. We'll come over this way a bit, and we'll bring that down a bit so we can get a little bit more light in there. There we go. And we'll head out that way. Head out across this pond between the houses. There we go. And away we go. And I like the H on the bottom. So this is the Alldocube iPlay 70 Mini Pro. And it's a very, very much update from the iPlay 50. And then they had the iPlay 60. The only difference between the 50 and the 60, I believe, was the speakers were different. But this one has a big markup from the 50 and 60. It's a lot faster processor. And the USB bus is better. And again, as soon as I come out here near that gravel pit, I get horrible connections. So let's go the other way. Let's go away from the gravel pit. And we'll go that way. And we're not connected anymore. There we go. Yeah. And again, the Tele has horrible connection issues. Horrible connection issues. It really does. That's my biggest beef. That Roku 4, whatever it is, a Rocklink 4, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. Okay. Coming back, we've got that. We've got the thing going. But as far as the screen goes, it's beautiful. Okay. It hasn't kicked me out. It hasn't said there's no connection between that and the controller. And the controller and the tablet hasn't lost connection. It hasn't jumped out of itself. So there we go. So we can go this way over here. Okay. And we should be able to go about 300 meters that way. And we're up at 59. We'll go up to 65. And it looks really good. Okay. And we're out about 150 meters there. About the 200 or 300 mark on this one because it has no range. the Tele has no range. It might have a nice zoom capability, but it has no range. It really doesn't. Okay, we got as far as this little lake here, which is about it, 300 meters. That's about it. Let's turn around. And yeah, see, we can go 5 times zoom. There's a 5 times zoom. There we go, to the other side of the lake there. Okay. And we can go back out to 1. There we go. Okay. Wow. So we can go, where's my little buttons here? That's the, I'm just rotating and playing. I didn't set the buttons. You know, if you press this button here and rotate, you're supposed to zoom, but I haven't set that up yet. So anyway, it looks really nice. Okay, really nice. So if I go down here, what happens? Okay, turn on that mode, what happens? Okay, let's turn on that mode. That's what happens to that. It lightens it up quite a bit, doesn't it? Let's go back. Okay, darkens it up. Okay, well, let's turn around. Okay, and we'll see what happens when we're facing the home, and we'll turn that back on again. There we go. And we'll turn that back on again. There we go. Really brightens it up, eh? Really brightens it up. Let's get rid of that. And back to normal. Take the video again, and we'll come forward and back. Okay. There we go. We're heading back to where we are here. Okay, we'll just go over this way a bit. And within 400 or 500 meters of the home point, you got no problem at all, no matter what. Okay. And we can come down this way. Okay. It handles very well. Got no problems at all with it. It just doesn't have the range. My X8 SE 2022 has far better range. Far better range. But I'm using the TX10 on that. So I can't use this Alldocube iPlay 70 Mini Pro. I have to use the TX10, which has 1,000 nits, but not quite as big a landscape to look at. And this 8-inch tablet is perfect, the perfect size for doing this stuff. It's really, really good. And yeah, people say, well, if you put it in the sunlight, it's not going to be any good. Well, in direct sunlight, there ain't much of anything that's any good. And I hate being in direct sunlight. So I always find a shady spot somewhere. Or wear a hat umbrella. You ever seen those hat umbrellas? Here it is. Sounds like a nice little car going above. Look at that sweeping coming back. Look at that. It's amazing. There we go. It looks super, super nice. Look at that horizon. It's a really good flyer. It really is. I'm really enjoying this tablet. I really am. Okay, come on down. Here we go. And it's coming down. I should have learned to pinch. I'm trying to do it with the tip of my thumb, and it doesn't really work that way. I'm all over the place. Come on down. Come on. Get over here. Come here. There we go. Come on, down we go. You just missed the edge of the house, I'll tell you. There we go. It's really, really good. So I've got a blue shirt on. That's blue. That's awesome. You know, it does a really good job. Look at that. Really good job. Nice and bright. And it's still pretty light out. Okay, so let's get this landing on the deck, shall we? Okay. Oh, there's a sore leg. Here we go. Okay, bring it in. It's a big bird. Boom. Pretty close. Pretty good. Okay. Congratulations. Yep. Okay, let's stop that video. So there you have it. The Fimi X8 Tele and the Alldocube iPlay 70 Mini Pro. Awesome. I love it. I swear to whomever, whatever, the last one we're going to have about the Alldocube iPlay 70 Mini Pro as far as the flying apps go. So every app I've tried so far has worked flawlessly, which means, yes, this iPlay 70 Mini Pro, in my mind, is a lot better than the 50. Okay, I like the screen better. I like the pixels better. I like the speed better. It's just a really, really nice, well worth the money for me. Okay, yes, there's better things you can buy. You can go and buy an iPad Mini 6 if you want to spend $800 or $900 Canadian or whatever they are. Okay, they're very, very expensive. But on the cheap side, and I like budget stuff when it works, I like this. Just like some of the microphones I have are dirt cheap, and some of the other things I have are dirt cheap. And I use old phones, and the camera here is a Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge. How old is that? Anyway, there we go. That's it. It's great. I had a great day. I flew all the drones. I flew all the major flying apps there are. They all came out really well. The videos came out really well. I can go back and forth with them, pick them out. Maybe I'll put a collage of them all together. And this is what they all look like under the same conditions, etc., etc. I don't know. But in the meantime, I'm selling everything. I'm selling this. I'm selling my Fimis, my Hubsons, my DJIs. I'm selling everything. If you find a price online in US dollars, I'll ship it to you for Canadian dollars. 200 US, 200 Canadian. You're saving 40%. Okay? Shipped to you. There you go. Some of them I will, some of them won't. But the majority I will. Okay? There you go. That's my deal today. Maybe tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, hit the like, hit the subscribe, ring the bell, buy a drone. Oh, I got to put that back on. Okay? See you later.